Plastic in our environment is my new worst nightmare. It's hiding everywhere. The latest news is that itsy bitsy plastic has been found on the tippy top of high mountains, having been picked up in the evaporation process. Plastic rain, it's like a warped Prince song. The thing with plastic is that the sun and the heat break it into smaller and smaller pieces until they become microplastics, and they keep getting smaller until they're able to nestle into teeny tiny places like the cells in our bodies. There, they can disrupt our hormones, make us sick, and who knows what else. Recently, nanoplastics have been found in table salt, bottled water, and beer. A lot is unknown about the health impacts of microplastics, but we do know that some ocean creatures are full of microplastics, and they starve to death as a result of having a sense of false satisfaction, making them think they're full when they're not, which makes them stop eating. Plastic gets into our soil and water in many ways, like plastic beads added to give texture to personal care products, and plastic fibers in our synthetic clothing that go down the drain whenever we wash them. And here's the latest: compost. Across the U.S., municipalities are creating large-scale organic waste collection and composting operations. But a recent study out of Germany found that large-scale composting was a significant source of microplastic pollution. A lot of food packaging, like takeout food boxes, have thin coats of plastic, which break down in the compost. Plus, all kinds of trash, plastic bags, and food stickers end up in people's green waste bins, and there are not yet good systems for sorting it out. Gardeners and farmers everywhere are complaining that the compost produced at large-scale facilities is full of plastic bits that are hurting the soil and the organisms in it. Plastic has been found to hurt and confuse worms. Worms? How sad! Worms do incredibly important work for our soil, and we need to support them. What scares me is that where I live, in California, there are no laws limiting the amount of nanoplastics in compost. There are laws limiting the amount of plastic bits over 4 millimeters in size, but we can have an unlimited amount of smaller plastics in our compost. This is what we have spread on our gardens and farms. It washes into our waterways and evaporates into our clouds and rains down on me, my family, and my community. We all need to learn more about how we're contributing to this problem, and we need to shape public policies to address these issues. Do it for the fish, do it for the soil, do it for your health, and do it so we don't have to ruin a perfectly good Prince song.